Bam. Oh, that's a decent fish. All right, guys, I done been 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and fish were all fish were in 2 of them, and they would not pay a bit of attention to me. Follow me, lick it. That's my new term. Got from Brad. They would lick it, and that's it. He's right at 10 inches. I don't know if he'd make 10 or not. He's in that area. All right, guys, this is a Fluke, and this is the flash color. Yeah, I know y'all thinking, Dennis, you use that a lot. I have, but I'm going to, what my plans are today is I'm going to use a couple different colors. All right, guys, got another one. Now I'm going to tell you what, fish are still not easy to catch. Like I told you, come on right here. I want you on this side. I was at just left a place that had 10 or 12 crappie. Good gosh, he's mean. He fought hard coming in. And 2 of them bumped me and that was it. But they'd followed me every cast. I just left. Sometimes it's not all about finding fish. Sometimes it's about feeding fish. If they're not interested in biting, it ain't gonna happen. There you go. That's a nice one. It's about 10 inches. If they're not interested in eating and they're not feeding, they're in a negative turn off, I'm not eating mood, guys, you might catch one here, one there. Have you ever stopped somewhere and you catch 5 or 6 and about 10 casts? That happened to me last time I was out. It's because you hit a group of feeding fish. Bam. First cast with this one. Color. Bam. Oh, that's a nice fish. First cast. Well, you know, you ought to catch some of the nicer fish because they ought to, that's how they get big and fat, eating. That's what gets me in trouble. Oh boy. That eye of the hook had him too. Y'all ever had one like that? Oh, guys, hold on. Let me get my boat away from the dock too. Well, that's a nice fish, guys. Good gosh. He's good 13 inches. Thick he is too. Back with you. Sometimes I try to cut that out because guys, you never know. You never know. I'm telling you. Take those all day long. Now, that was with the limeade color. Now, I've had a lot of y'all guys buy this color. I'm still on the Fluke. A lot of y'all guys buy this color and you can tell me how good it is. Now, I cut just a touch of it off. I told y'all I'd do that. I cut just, I ain't gonna say a 1/4 inch, 3/16. I cut off enough so when I push up against this lead head, it's flat, okay? You can add scent to your baits. Now, I use a nest. Y'all know that. And I think it's one of the best things out there. A lot of y'all have commented and said you thought it was great, all right? A lot of companies use it. I think Yum uses it. Now, a lot of the companies use their nest, okay? You can use a fish scent. You can buy Minnow scent. You can put something like that on your baits. You know, somebody told me one time they didn't like the smell of my baits. That's why they wasn't going to buy them. They bought a pack and didn't like the smell. They commented back to me, and I said, that's fine. I said, add something else. Put on what you want. You know, take that bag and pour Minnow scent in there. You know, pour whatever you like. Pour Brooklyn Power bait in there and let it set. Put whatever you want on them. It ain't going to make a difference. I showed y'all when I used a WD-40, right? I caught fish with it, didn't I? Put something on them. Do I think scent makes a difference? I do. That's why I put it in the bags. I think scent makes a little bit of difference. Just a little bit of scent. But again, dynamite's the only thing that's works 100% times, guys. That's a little smaller. All right, that's the smallest fish I've caught today. But like I said, guys, the fishing still ain't great here. Still got to work for every bite. Now I did say this Wednesday night. I made a video Tuesday evening when I went out, and I got into feeding fish, and I caught 6 crappie, nice ones. One of them I put on Facebook. He's about at 14 inches. I caught 6 crappie and about 10 casts off of one dock. I mean, just bam, bam, bam. And I'm going like, man, this is, you gotta love that, right? They were feeding fish. There's 2 schools on this dock right here. I caught the first fish off of a school that's under the dock. Then there's a school under the boat. That's where I caught one from. I've caught 2 off of there in 2 casts. Now I threw back with that other color, and they wasn't paying attention to it. Anyway, I've caught more there in less casts than I did the other side. Excuse me, I said 2 casts, 3 casts. I caught 2 there in 3 casts. The middle cast, one come up and smacked that, and I just messed him. He pulled my bait down. All right, we're going to switch. I actually tore it a little bit, but I put it back on and caught another with it anyway. I do that a lot of times with the pliers, guys, when I dig in their mouth. Bam. All right, guys, moved on, y'all. I didn't move far, about 3 miles. Just trying to find some fish. They quit on me, like usual, after you catch some. Wow. After you catch quite a few out of a school like that, they catch on to you and they go like, no. All right, guys, he's not a bad one. This is on mine dust color. Now, guys, I'm gonna throw these last 2 fish on the mine dust. I'm gonna throw them in front of the last 2, and the last 2 is where I started. It's the same dock I started on. So if you go like, Dennis, you're in a different place on the last 2. Yeah, I told you I might throw. If I catch something else, I was gonna throw it in front of them. I did. I moved 3 miles because they quit on me, and I thought, let's try the Fluke here, and it worked just fine. All right, guys, mine dust has blue, silver, and gold flake in it. Yeah, like mine dust, silver and gold, right? Rubies, yeah. All right, guys, during this video I talked about flipping that bait sideways, so I did. See what I'm saying? I put it so the tail was flat instead of being natural. All right, so it's going to give it a different action because the body shape is this way, right? Bam. Fish fell off. There he is. He's about 8.5. I'm going to get him across the brace. This dock has braces across the front. It's got braces across the boat slips. I'm saying he's got to be hung pretty good because he had me hung up on the brace. See the mud on the line? Right here? That's what was hitting the brace. I feel it hitting the brace. But they put braces on these main lake docks, guys, and that's why a lot of people don't fish them. I've never seen anybody fish this dock but me. And yeah, I'm sure people do. I'm sure I'm not the only one that fishes it. I'm sure local people, some of y'all locals watch me, know where it's at and y'all fish it. So y'all know what I'm talking about. It's got braces on it. All right? That's a winter color. Yep. What is the winter color? Winter color is blue boy with a chartreuse tail. All right, guys, I have all these colors on the site. I'm trying not to fish with anything today I don't have on the site. So I've caught 2 on flash, 2 on limeade, and 1 on winter. All right, guys, 2 casts later, so 3 casts on the winter color. Why do I call it winter? Because blue boy is probably one of my best-selling colors. He's a nice fish. Good gosh, he's a chunk. I realized he's that big. I picked him up. I thought maybe I shouldn't have done that. Gotcha. Oh, that's a nice fish. There you go, guys. Bam. Look how thick he is. All right, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do another color or not, but I'll tell you if I do, I'll just stick it in front of this. Appreciate y'all guys watching. I'm just trying to do some stuff with the Fluke, so who knows. But I wanted to show you how the Fluke catches fish. I sell some Flukes. The LC Shad's my biggest seller. That, grubs, and the swim baits. Yeah, that's my 3 top sellers. So this Tadpole Junior has done well this year. I've sold a lot of those. Some of you have commented back about that. The video, the Crappie I put on Facebook last week, which was I think September the 25th, guys, or 26th or something like that. I put on Facebook, and some of y'all commented too. He was like 13 7/8, right at 14 inches. That's a nice fat crappie. He had good thickness to him. He came on a Tadpole Junior. All right, so hey, you know, guys, it's about finding hungry fish. That's what it's about. This video wasn't made about that. It was made about the Fluke, but I'm just going to add that. You can't catch them if they don't open their mouth. If they're not, that's right. If they're not feeding and they're not interested in eating, you're not going to catch them. That's simple. Appreciate y'all, guys. Catch y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country.